Oh man, it's a convo I want to have, but I just remember you don't have social media, so I gotta send you a picture.
Okay.
Oh no, I think I can explain it to you. Just give me a second. So we basically started. I guess we basically started. All right, so the first clip is of Tyrese. Remember when Tyrese was crying?
Tyrese who?
Tyrese, when he was crying, asking, "What more do you want from me?" You remember that?
No, Tyrese who?
From that's funny.
Coca-Cola Tyrese, baby boy Tyrese.
I'm glad you did both of those first instead of saying Fast and Furious Tyrese, nigga. Yeah, Tyrese from the back of the bus singing for Coca-Cola and shit, man. Baby boy driving down Honda Accord.
Tyrese the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he did now?
So like 2-3 years ago, he was he went viral because he was crying, asking, "What more do you want from me?"
Okay. I think I do remember that. Yeah.
All right. So beside that, there's a caption that reads, the caption reads, when Tyrese had a mental breakdown online in regards to not seeing his daughter in 2 years, people laughed at him and he became a meme. So then there's a picture of Kanye, and then it says, when Kanye had a mental breakdown on TV, people called him crazy, and he too became a meme. Then there's a picture of Will Smith, I guess at the red table, when he found out he was in an entanglement, and the caption reads, "The world watched Will Smith listen to his wife tell him lies that she had an affair. People laughed at Will, and he became a meme." And then there's a picture of I guess a woman and her man, and it says, "Why aren't you opening up to me?" And it all sums up and says, "Yet folks wonder why men don't open up about their mental health." So that's kind of what I wanted to. I kind of want to talk about that. You here for that?
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Shit. I did all the heavy work. What you got to say about it, dude? Yeah, like how y'all feel about it though? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, we know it's evident, and a lot of times, because we were just talking to my brother, and it's like a lot of times, okay, we know this what it is. Let's not harp on that. Like, what's next? So, like, how do we? I guess that's what it is. Like, what's next? Okay, we know that's what it is. And it's funny because I feel like that type of rhetoric or post coming out now, where men seem to be opening up more about their feelings, seems like let me go ahead and nip this in the bud while y'all are progressing type shit. But I don't know if that's me always talking about the program. You know what I mean? The fact that I am on the timeline, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, that's just, how y'all feel about that?
I think you gotta be careful when you mess around with this mental health shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people really have it, or they really deal with now what they had to deal with in the past. Like shit coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people use it for personal gain too. So it's like I don't necessarily know if a nigga telling me the truth or not when they say they going through something or they act out a certain way. Sometimes it might just be attention. They just seek it.
But at the same time, maybe it's the whole stigmatization of that word mental health, and that's making it a thing, and it not just being the health of your mental. Like, we're making it seem like every time you say mental health, it has to be like a diagnosis or something. No, I'm just talking about like, how you feeling today? That's the health of your mental. That's mental health. So, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we post a lot. So like I always say, we see everything. And these kids, if they had a bad day today, they might just post it, and then it gets labeled as mental health when it was just Wednesday and it was raining and you felt bad because you wore the wrong shoes. And now it's labeled as mental health, and that's not what it is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there is some credence to what they're saying, though. Like, we do get made more fun of, I feel like, when we come out to the public. And why I shouldn't say come out to the public, that's a whole other
You can't use their phrase.
Yeah, that's a whole other ballgame.
You can't use their phrase. That's all I'm going to say. You can't use their phrase. You know what I'm saying? That's reserved for a certain group of people.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in some aspect, everybody deals with some type of mental health issue, right? Whether you believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to my daughter about that because they was talking about it was someplace where you go to the top of the building and you lay up against the window and shit, and they lean you out over the city, right? And I was like, they was like, would you do that? I couldn't do that. I would do that. You know what I'm saying? And I would do that because I would need my brain to understand that this is your imagination playing with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a way for you to fight that. You know what I'm saying? And you must control your own mind, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem with most of us. We lose our ability to control our own minds. You know what I'm saying? By allowing other people to. You know what I'm saying? And being manipulated, right? And as far as it being black men, we already know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole buck breaking thing. And if I can break you, you know what I'm saying? And if I can make you look less of, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already know that it seems like this generation is about the pussification of black men. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word. But you use stick nation. So I figured I could throw that out there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We always, as black men, we just gotta be thugs, you know what I'm saying? And hardcore gangsters, and that's the image that is placed upon us. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's something that we as black men, we know that that's not us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's how we look to everyone else. So when you do appear like you're human and you having emotions and shit, everybody looks like, nah, black man, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone's image is these motherfuckers wear their pants around their knees, they thugs, they'll punch you in the face with, you know what I'm saying? You know what
and too often us is, I'm not a black man. Like, we're saying that ourselves. Like,
yeah, because we know you got to keep that shit to yourself. Because nobody really give a fuck about what you dealing with in your head. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I face shit like that. Because I want control over my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to be able to say this. Nothing. I don't want anyone or anything to have power over my mind. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's why I face shit like that. I you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking hanging off the side of no building, you know what I'm saying, like Spider-Man, like these white boys be doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'll look over, you know what I'm saying? Because I need my mom, you know what I'm saying? Even though my motherfucking knees getting a little shaky and shit, I'm still working. Yeah, fuck, I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's me. I need to control this, you know what I'm saying? So it's about us controlling our own minds, you know what I'm saying? It's about really having a healthy, clean mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying? We all need some orbit on the brain every now and then, right? But you know what I'm saying about that, it's about and you say it all the time, it's about your intake, you know what I'm saying? What you roll with. It's about, you know what I'm saying, what you're subscribing to. All that shit play a role in your mental health. Again, like we talked about before, you know what I'm saying? You get to looking at all this shit on the internet and everybody's living their best life. Motherfuckers on yachts, driving fast cars, you know what I'm saying? And helicopters and shit. Not even realizing that they rented the helicopter to fly to the yacht, you know what I'm saying? To get off and then drive the car to the spot that they rented it from, you know what I'm saying? To take the car back, right? Like it was all one day. But they got pictures that make it look like it was motherfucking weeks worth of shit, you know what I'm saying? So you trying to live up to people's highlights, that'll break you. That shit'll break you mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what I gotta do to get that? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that once they leave that helicopter, that yacht, that fast car, they go home to squalor. These niggas living on the air mattress and shit. They got one TV, no furniture in their motherfucking crib. They don't got nobody to go home to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way life plays. You know what I'm saying? You can't. But again, that's about you controlling your mind, understanding that it ain't for me to try to live up to someone else's standard or try to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit'll break you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to be broken these days. And again, it's about the buck breaking pussification of black men. You know what I'm saying? The softer you are, you know what I'm saying, the less likely you are to procreate. Because women don't want bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all, it's part of the programming. You see what I'm saying? It's all part of the programming, man. Being programmed. That's what I'm saying. That's why they put us in tight jeans and shit. So now women want women. You know what I'm saying? Because they more friendly than men.
Yo, that is crazy. That's why they put us in tight jeans. Women want women.
Because they more manlier than the men.
You know these niggas be like so tight they can't even walk.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand it.
Tight jeans and big ass shoes and shit.
Looking like clowns.
But that's the coolest shit. Little ass shirts and shit with your drawers out. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
This shit look ignorant, man. Like,
I hate feeling like that old dude.
I do.
But I'm not old dude.
Yeah. Like Chase told us a couple episodes, we them old dudes talking about get off my lawn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get to that point, man. Yeah, you said you had a question for it, right, dude?
About what?
I don't know. Just had a question. My bad, put you on the spot.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
Put him on the spot. Anything else you want to talk about, B? That's all I really was bringing to the table was that heavy ass combo.
Oh man,
I didn't even take it
that was a
that
good
far.
combo though, because
It needs to
that's
be,
what's going on right now.
yeah, it needs to be had more. Yeah, yeah.
That's the biggest thing right now. I know from my experience, like just a little story. When it comes to that situation, I try to do stuff with my son that my dad didn't do,
Mm-hmm.
and just as simple as me telling him I love him every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we don't. That right there is like that. That right there is big, man, because we don't say that.
Yeah, yeah.
I can say that to my son, but it's still hard to say it to my brother.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I just started saying it to my a couple of my niggas like 2-3 years ago, and it's funny. Like I definitely make sure I say it a lot here more. Not because I ain't gonna say I don't do it just for show that I don't love you, my nigga. But love mama be here a lot of time when we leaving, so I make sure she see me say I love you to my nigga. Because at this, I'm not used to. I wasn't used to seeing 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds say I love you to another man. Like we was in the basketball court all the time, B. And we seen niggas that seen niggas all the time that they definitely had love for. And we never heard those words uttered at a court. Like ever, my nigga. Like we'll go up there with brothers, like the twins will come up there in separate cars, you know what I mean? And then they'll leave.
Yeah.
And you'll never hear those words uttered. You know what I mean? Even with the OGs that was over there. Like we ball Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, a bunch of 50-year-olds up there. You know, we ain't even hearing them utter them words. So you know what I mean? Like I said, about 3-4 years ago, I started saying that shit, man. And like it's true. You gotta express, and a lot of times your niggas need to hear that, because like I got a couple niggas that I said they reply, they don't reply back with it. Like it's weird. It can take them a little while to reply back with it. You know what I mean? Like, all right. You know what I mean? All right. That's funny right there.
I don't never be trying to put my finger on this shit, right? But again, it's about us having to always appear strong. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, I love you is a soft phrase. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So,
Right, because if I say it, I mean, like,
That's why.
And I ain't gonna say it if I don't.
That ain't a phrase that I just lightly throw over. So this one, you know, if I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna mean it.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a fact.
words is everything. I mean, believe it or not, they always say words don't hurt you, but shit. You know what I'm saying?
Words cut, nigga.
Words can do a whole lot, man.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny, we was talking about it earlier. I was saying, like, when it comes to, I guess, men and women, like, when there's a problem and I can't address it physically, it's a problem for me. You know what I mean? That's usually what do. But then when you get to a certain age, where you just can't be fighting niggas. And then words hurt even more, because you're like, they hurt and you can't do nothing physical about it. They're like, yes. And you ain't even got the words to fight back with it, they even hurt even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's all I really had, man. Was that random stuff about mental health, man.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let me ask y'all this though.
Perfect.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
We all got today in the game though anyway. And what's your trade?
I'm still I keep using that as an excuse. I'm still rocking with Odell, man. So I'm definitely going for the Rams.
What you think the score gonna be?
I don't know. I'm thinking the Super Bowls are never that high scoring.
The Simpsons said 34-31 Bengals.
Really?
So who you rocking with?
I would like to see the Bengals, but I mean, you know, I don't even want to say this shit.
Go ahead.
I'm a former Redskin fan.
Formal?
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm almost there too.
I'm a former Redskin fan, right?
Yeah.
But so I don't got a dog. I don't got a dog in this fight.
Yeah.
But cause I like, you know what I'm saying? I like the Rams. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like Odell. You know what I'm saying? I like Jalen Ramsey. He's a scrapper. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I like a couple cats on both teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I like them young. I like the young receiving core out in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Joe Cool seemed like, you know what I'm saying? He got something going. You know what I'm saying? He real cool on the press.
Joe,
I like
Joe,
him.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is
I got
what it
the
is.
Bengals.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay. You asked about the score and the spread, so what you think?
2017.
Okay. It's been a long time since I had a team in a fight, so I always want a good game. I don't want no blowouts. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I don't want no.
it's usually
blowout. I think the Rams. The only way the Rams is gonna win is because of that D line.
yeah.
But the Bengals can get rid of that D line by getting rid of the ball real fast.
Yeah.
Or, swinging it.
Running
Taking this shit right up and cutting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say running it down their throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
if they coming down here, all you gotta do is let them come on down.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
slide on by. Down.
Enjoy that.
Joe Mixon.
He got that Joey Burrow. He got that I can get it done type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he with the
swag,
that's why we fuck with him. We fuck with him because of that. But it's like it's not no attribute of his game that's like stellar. He just like we gonna figure this shit out, y'all. We gonna figure this shit out type shit. Will you to win type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like I don't know. He John like the way he been hitting them. All three of them had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
All three of his receivers.
Okay.
All of them by him.
So he goes to progression and shit.
I like Jamar Chase.
I do. I like that.
That boy got
anybody rock number one, the rapper. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And then from where he started the season, because when he started the season, he was dropping every.
Oh yeah.
He was dropping everything. They were talking about. He said the ball too big for him. I was like, God damn.
Somebody actually said that shit, and we were supposed to hear that shit, nigga.
The footballs is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The size of the joints is different.
Yeah.
I don't even, probably ain't even the size, just like the PSI difference.
In
the NFL, you put 16 versus college.
Let's add Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
Yeah, because they playing with a 9 PSI on their shit.
TV joint,
little TDY joints.
Shit. How you feel about Tom retiring and being mad that he couldn't tell y'all? And Adam Schefter beat it to it. He was mad at Adam, boy.
Look at that.
He gone, man.
You don't think he gone? He said he gone.
Just so he can say it himself. He'll come. He that petty that he'll come back and play another year just so he can say, "I'm retiring now, bitch."
He come back to the right situation, yeah.
Oh no, man. He seems like a perfectionist, dog. And if he can't, it feel like the words he said, like if I can't really give him my all, and I'm not the best option, I'd rather take myself out. If I feel like he really like was genuine with
me. He getting old.
Yeah. Like them last 3 games, like they weren't winning because of him.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, he balled out. But it was like because they kept him in the game while he was doing bad, so he could ball out at the end type. So you know what I mean? And at that age, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't nobody want to get punished.
Yeah.
But if he is gone, he did a good job though. I mean,
that's how you gonna describe his career?
He did a good job.
Yeah. Like it's crazy, right? Because I ain't never really liked Kobe Bryant until he was getting ready to leave, and then I was like, wait a minute, hold up, that nigga nice. You know, so I was like, damn.
Hold on.
I got respect on this thing. And it was one of those like,
I don't know, because
I can see you saying that shit about Carl Malone. But Kobe now?
I don't know, because I came around to Kobe Lake also. And I tell you when I came around to Kobe Lake, we had just left work, B. So, we get home just in time for like the first original, sports or whatever. Early in the morning or whatever. So it was that night he was playing against, I think it was New York. And he did that reverse dunk on the other side. Like something, that's what the reverse
on the
back.
It was Denver.
Yeah, Denver. That's exactly what game it was. And this was in the midst of like, okay, this is, I'm going to give y'all.
Like this.
Yeah. And this is the midst of, I'm giving you 8 games of 63 points. Like all that was going on. That was kind of, I was like, yo, this
13 games of 40 and 8 like, 60.
It's something about dominance. Like, and he was dominated. And I ain't really like it. I'm like, yo, he hogging also. But he was that's one thing I hate about the Jazz game. Yeah. Like, bro, you watch the game, like, you was jagging, bro.
No, that ain't crazy.
Who the fuck else am I gonna get the ball to? That's how Kobe
like,
yeah,
who the fuck
else am I gonna get the ball to?
AI said the same thing. AI was like, yo, a lot of times I passed the ball, but it was like 4 seconds when I got it back. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
I gotta shoot.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Look at these niggas. Kicking in the Tyrone Hill to back the nigga down? Nah, man. Give me this shit.
Tyrone Hill.
Yeah. Give me this shit back, man. Watch this.
So you think Lakers gonna make the playoffs?
Who?
Lakers.
Yeah, you hear them crickets?
Dude said, you think...
Hey, man. That situation is a little funny to me.
What part?
I think I was watching, I like to watch Colin Hurd in the morning. And he was saying what I was saying about LeBron. It's all LeBron's fault, man. He should have left that team alone, man.
That's funny because Deuce was saying something. Deuce was saying he might go back to Cleveland because we looking at how good Cleveland doing out the blue. And he was saying, I was saying that Cleveland was doing good, and Deuce was saying he might go back to Cleveland because you just know how he do.
Yeah.
But he was saying he gonna go back there and ruin everything. That's what he do. Everywhere he go, he just ruin shit.
He remove everybody out the way so he get his son there.
Yeah.
He just trying to play until he get his son in that joint.
Yeah.
And that's why when his son get there, he gone from the Lakers. Wherever his son goes.
Wherever his son go, that's crazy. Everybody gonna be getting the first
Whoever
draft
it is
pick.
gonna draft it.
They gonna get the first, the number one draft pick. And that'd be trifling. I don't mean to say that's trifling. That'll be trifling. If Bronny go number one, just because that team won. You don't think so?
It's like 19 niggas in this class that's better ball players than him.
But you're getting Braun. You get LeBron. You get LeBron also though.
Yeah, but it's teams that don't really fuck with LeBron.
Like who?
Fucking Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks. We get number one pick. We not picking.
He's saying it was teams that don't really fuck with LeBron. I'm saying that Bronny fuck around and go number one because they want LeBron also. And then Deuce said there are teams that don't fuck with LeBron. And you're saying never because of
he's not
his son's skill set ain't even that of a number one prospect.
Oh yeah, we know that. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the fact that you get Braun though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the fact that you get Braun also.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever team he on draft.
High school team.
You said what?
I said his high school team is like the Lakers, bro. Like
he's like third option on his high school team.
Yeah.
Yes, them niggas is full of stars over there, man. Like
I'm forgetting he got to go to the G League too.
Yeah, he getting bench joints. You know
Ain't nobody else doing nothing.
Yeah.
That nigga come off the bench in high school.
How you feel about it?
He might be your height.
Who? Yeah, with my old height.
You said your old height?
Yeah, nigga, my posture terrible. I know that shit is my posture terrible, nigga. I gotta be like 5'10". So my posture is terrible, bro. Like a lot of times during this episode, you see me just do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to correct my posture and shit, nigga. That shit is cool. It is at this point. I wear that joint. I wear that joint. I come in my
lifting a whole bunch of shit.
No, not the back brace. The posture brace is up here.
Hold your shoulders.
Yeah, that's
See,
it.
that's because you was always cool, you know. So you had the cool walk.
That's fancy. We fuck our life up trying to be cool. That's our problem. That's our problem. We fuck our whole life up trying to be cool.
Trying to be cool because you don't move fast at all until you run it.
Yeah, so there's no point of being in that position.
That's what I'm saying. So your walk was just so slow and cool. You just kind of evolved over time. But I never understood. The slower a person walks, the faster they seem to run.
Facts. That's big facts.
Saving your juice.
That shit is weird, man.
Yeah.
Saving the muscle twitches.
Chase Mo on the basketball court. You've been running for years.
Used to.
Why is this so fast?
Used to. And it's funny because I don't even think I'm fast no more because I've been playing football here lately, man. And these young niggas.
Basketball court is more about quickness. Football is long speed.
Yeah.
Because it's quickness. Mm-hmm. Football is long speed. You know what I'm saying? The ability to stay at this speed for
and ankles.
More than, you know what I'm saying? And you said ankles?
Angles. Both of y'all niggas thought I said ankles, nigga. Let's go back to basketball.
You gotta have ankles on here. I'm about to test them joints.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. We ain't got nothing to fucking talk about, man. This was I kind of knew that, but I kind of knew I ain't really had nothing to talk about, but I knew I had one heavy combo, you know what I mean?
You celebrate Caucasian holidays?
There we go.
Like what? Like
this one coming up.
What's coming up?
Tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Damn.
The day of Caucasian Day of Spending.
Another one.
Another Caucasian Day.
It's February.
Another Caucasian Day of Spending.
Valentine's Day, man.
Mm-mm.
Hey, look, I get more. This don't count worldwide. I ain't gonna say too much. Somebody might hear it. But
worldwide.
I ain't really fooling with Valentine's Day. Every day should be Valentine's Day. I'm gonna just leave it.
I agree.
Because anything else, I probably be slapped. So I ain't doing so much.
Shit. But yeah, we were thinking about just the paganism, I guess, of holidays, and watching this show called Viking on Hulu / History. and they and it talks about a lot of the origins of holidays, and it was just the fact that. Now I'll let Deuce go and take care of it because he know more of that shit.
Yeah, how in you know, I don't want to say in the beginning of the times and shit, but how the Christians basically won the holy wars and shit, but the Vikings were coming out of like Sweden and Norway and all that, and coming down raiding English towns, and then the English came up with a way to make a treaty or whatever, and then it's basically about how Christianity merged with the Vikings' pagan rituals, you know what I'm saying, of sex and debauchery and murder and all that, and sacrifice and all that shit, and they came to a happy medium to create the holidays which we celebrate in this country now, you know what I'm saying, and like the day of Valentine's Day is, you know what I'm saying, it was like a day of it's a day of fertility basically, you know what I'm saying, how it was said that when it was in the pagan ritual of it, the boys would come into the town, the center of town or whatever, and they would pick girls and they would whip them with leather cowhide strips. You know what I'm saying? Which is said to create fertility. I guess it turned the women on and their eggs dropped. I don't fucking know exactly what it did, but it was the whipping the girls that they wanted basically. You know what I'm saying? Was how, you know what I mean, how it came to be. That the Valentine's Day, the original meaning.
That was a way of showing love?
Yeah, well, it was a way of getting the women their eggs, basically to make their eggs drop. I don't know, you know.
It's so funny when I hear about stuff from old times. Like I keep telling you because it's podcast. I give a lot of leeway to ignorance. So it's like, yo, this woman went over to this dude's house one time and they whipped them with the joint, and she liked it, and they turned her on, and they had sex, and they had a baby. Mm-hmm. So now, this is now a ritual that he told somebody else this works, and now this is now a ritual they do. And it sounds ignorant to us because it is, but at the same time, it's like, yo, that's why you have to base stuff on. Yeah. Like, it worked this one time, try it again. Yeah. But then it becomes a holiday, that's a whole nother. But it's all about the fact that, oh, that's what we celebrate? Like, people don't know that that's the ritual.
No, because it's become, you know what I'm saying, again.
Because don't nobody read nothing.
Yeah. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't look for that. You looking.
It's just going off of
commercials.
What somebody else is doing.
Yeah, like you said, more say commercials.
Commercials tell you.
That goes back to what my man said earlier about controlling your own mind and not being letting nobody else control you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
See, Mo ain't tell you, but he get that whole "I love you, my nigga" shit from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know what I mean? That's
where it came from over here.
And like I said, I don't want to point it at like not having a father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Or like I said, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, me and my nigga. I mean, they all had fathers, really. So, you know what I mean? A few cats didn't, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like we kind of raised each other as far as learning how to be men together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, we were some boys figuring this shit out, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't have I had a bunch of uncles and shit, but my uncles was pimps play. One of my sayings is I was raised by gorillas, pimps, killers, and thieves. If you don't know my name now, then you will when I leave. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how I felt like I was raised. Like, my uncles was pimps players, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My aunties and moms and them, they was getting how they, you know what I'm saying? Getting how they live, right?
And their actions showed that they love you.
You know what I'm saying? But you showed my actions, but I was also told that too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? And he, like I said, my uncles were different kind of dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't always say I love you, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you could feel it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, I never heard my dad say, like I said, I've had longer conversations with you than I've ever had with my father. You know what I'm saying? And then I told you that's one of the things, out of all the things I say, you know what I mean, that's one of my regrets, not forcing that relationship. But I even tried, but I was young at the time, you know what I'm saying? As a grown man, I didn't chase it as much as I probably should have. But I also still felt some kind of way about it. But again, that's, you know what I'm saying.
And you saying it like that, look at it like, I don't think I told any of the men on my side of the family I love them. Yeah. Besides my brother and my cousin Chauncey, like, I don't think I told my dad that. I don't think, you know how I feel about my pops, you know. I don't think I told my dad that. I haven't told my uncles that. Like, maybe my grandfather when he was here, but that's,
you know, that, I guess that's understood between y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never had that relationship. But like I said, I had uncles and shit. But yeah, anyway, so Valentine's Day nowadays, I think it's, ain't it like a business quarter end or something?
Oh, I don't know. It's February, second month in the middle of it. Gave it already.
We're not talking about the year. We're talking about
Physical. What? The quarter be in March. Or beginning of April. That's the quarter. Anyway,
I thought it was some reason why they want Sunday.
I mean, but because every holiday is commercialized.
So like Christmas shit.
Everything, and it's funny because that's why almost all of them have the color red.
Yeah, every kiss begin with K.
Like I didn't even think about it. I forgot that research I was listening to or whatever. But the color red is because they
like a bull. Yeah, because we big dumb animals.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is know the science behind the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Every holiday, but it go back to what Lefty said. Though, you know what I mean? I already celebrate Valentine's Day because we date on the regular. I don't need a holiday to do that. You know what I mean? And that's really what it should be. You know what I mean? That's what it should be.
So like I said, if you love somebody, you should remind them daily.
What you say, B?
I said it shouldn't be just one day to show somebody you love them, but
right.
Women just eat that shit up, boy. I mean, I didn't get cussed out.
Grand gestures, bro. Women like grand gestures.
But at the same time, I guess I gotta take this out. I don't think we understand how we're doing the whole holiday thing ourselves. But we're not buying gifts and date on the regular. We're waiting for a holiday to get you stuff and stuff like that. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. But, you know what I mean? I think we want to keep saying that shit because, nigga, we keep doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not...
Yeah, but again, most holidays, we don't get shit anyway.
But we don't need shit. We don't want shit. Like, I think we need to understand that also. We get something out of the fact that we can buy it for our damn self more than you buying it for us. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you like the surprise that you thought about me, but you're more like...
To want them damn socks?
I didn't think that. I was like, I don't know if this is TV or not. I don't get socks. No, but I really think men actually get something from being able to do it yourself, opposed to women being
fulfilling your animalistic.
And women actually get something. Like my girl, we heard it plenty of time with the whole I don't want you to give me flowers because I asked you to give me flowers. I want flowers because you want me to have flowers. I shouldn't have to ask you to give me flowers. You know, you heard that whole little poem joke or whatever. So it kind of goes to
I too am thirsty. We seen it on.
Yeah. I mean,
they want you to sympathize with the shit and all that shit.
But it works for different couples different ways. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes might be like, nah, my love language is I ain't for the flowers. My love language is gifts. No, I do like for you to spend your money and get some shit. Yeah, we all like ones. We all like ones.
Look out for it, nigga.
And it's funny because with my girl, she'll be like, she'll know I want something, but she know I don't like spending money.
Right.
She's like, fuck it, I get it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I just get it. You know what I mean? That's, I got them. You know what I mean? So
tight too.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what I mean? Our house it's all the same fucking money, so we all spend the same way. You know, if you buy for me, I buy for you the same goddamn thing. You don't want to spend out spend the most.
I'm still buying it. Shit. You gonna give me back?
Yeah, man. But I guess that combo had to do something with love language. You know about love languages and shit.
About who? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Oh, you know about it, Lefty?
Yeah.
Okay, you know yours and hers.
I know a couple of them. The one that I kind of was trying to figure out was I even compatible with the person. I tried to figure those ones out, of course.
Okay.
But mine was. Damn, what was mine? I had to look it up again.
I know my ladies' words of affirmation.
Yeah, that one, man. Mine was
Which y'all looked this shit up one time?
Yeah, it's 5 love languages.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I knew all 5 of them off the top of my head. But I know words of affirmation is one, gifts is one. I think time is one in some sense.
Those was at the bottom for me. I think mine was
all three of those?
All of those was real low. I had like an 11 in like acts of service.
Acts of service.
I think mine was more so like somebody taking the initiative to do something for me or something like, because I don't always be thinking the way they thinking, or they might see something I probably overlooked or something like that. They just go ahead and get it done for me, or they'll go ahead and do it. Shit like that mean a lot to me. Or stand out. Cause it's like, damn, you actually on the same wavelength, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, that's cool. I can get with that.
And it's funny. I think like when stuff combos like this, I think more men, we need to know about love languages and what they are and realizing what ours are. Because we were like, man, fuck all that. No, that's how your body is wired. You don't know that. Like, you don't know that you like gifts, nigga. Like, you don't know that. I just told you. I don't think I like gifts. But I just told y'all that I like when she give me stuff. That I want myself. But you know what I mean? But I would say, no, I don't like gifts. That's not my love language. But that actually is. You know what I mean? So to find out what hers actually is, like if hers is words of affirmation, but I keep giving her gifts. Like, no, that doesn't work. And you're wondering why. Because you've been raised off, my girl likes stuff. No, that's what TV told you. Because you're always basing it off, it's supposed to be one way. No, nigga. This works for you. Like, so I think that's, and most time women, they come with the convo and we don't want to hear it. Because my girl has been talking about that for like years. I just started paying attention like 2 years ago. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, this is the first time I heard of it.
But, and it's interesting because it's interesting when you start reading about it. Because like we said people don't read, but niggas don't read either. And it's just like, okay, this information is interesting because like, oh, this is what it is. Like, oh, this makes a lot of fucking sense why she reacts this way when I do this instead of this way when I thought this would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But women are tricky, bro. Women are tricky.
But this is the way to get through that trick, though.
Yeah.
If you know what if they being foolish, but you know this shit works.
Yeah.
Fuck all them tricks you play. I know this shit works. Right. You told me this shit works. You know what I mean? And the book did, and you got me the book.
Yeah. So it's a book. You got the book.
Yeah, I got the book. Yeah. I say if I got the physical book, I know I got the audio book. But either way, I either give it to you or send it to one of the others. I definitely think it's useful. It could be one of the books we just pass around.
You talking about the love language?
Yeah, I know it's purple and pink, some shit like that. See, that's the problem. It's purple and pink.
Yeah. Everybody walk around with no.
Yeah, nigga don't want to walk around with a purple and pink book. Nigga, see, that's the problem.
You want to tell us something?
Put it in the black and white book.
Yeah. Give me a brown cover.
What'd you say, Lefty?
I say you definitely want to know your love language. I think.
Yeah, but cut a lot of shit out of the way.
Damn right. You get straight to it.
Either whether you're in a relationship or whether you're looking for a relationship. It works both ways. You know what I mean? I especially think it's helpful for dudes. Especially because this whole convo started off with communication. I think a lot of mental health does with communication. I think a lot of relationships, period. I think life has to do with communication. Yeah. Whether you can communicate completely, because I tell you I can't communicate, as you can see right now. But whether you can communicate, whether you can comprehend, because we talk about a lot of times, niggas listen.
Niggas listening to respond.
Yes, not to comprehend, bro. Like I've been doing that through that whole century. You say, I wait, like he about to say comprehend. You know what I mean? So we're not.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, you did. Shit. But yeah, man, that's all. That's all I really had, man. You got anything else? I really think you're gonna be coming around a lot more often. Yeah, I know you knew Le'Veon. Lefty was like, Lev was like, yeah, Brian left-handed. I know a couple of Brian's is left-handed, so he couldn't put his finger on you. But I knew, Le'Veon is more.
Oh man,
yeah, definitely. That's exactly what I said as soon as you see you. We get this age,
I used to laugh in the bed. When you asked me that I know him, I was like, please don't tell me that bad.
Oh yeah. You doing all
right. I'm say something like, what you was your say?
Yeah, nah, he doing good. But yeah, he was on the show right after you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think both of y'all could be some repeat, repeat guests, man. Because the conversations just flow, bro. I want to do this more often, just get more of our random homies on there. But man, as of now, y'all two gonna be y'all leading the race, man. Cause this shit just.
I'm trying to get Jay on there.
Yeah. Jay.
The only talking he do, he said he don't want to do no podcast. I said he ain't gonna talk like
And it end up just like this, nigga. We just talking. We have not done the intro yet. So you know what I mean? That's all we do is conversing, bro. Like
you gotta do a little work. You put it in
shit.
Little chops, little
cut. But you cooking anything for the game? What you doing? What you eating?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, I've been meal prepping trying to get my gut down, man. So I ain't eating nothing but what I paid for. You know what I'm saying?
You getting your summer body? You working on the summer body?
Am I going to a party? No.
You working on the summer body to go to a party?
Oh, man, I got a summer body all year round. I don't care how bad this joint look. I take my clothes off.
I take my clothes off.
I'm doing this for personal gain. I take my clothes off just cause.
Yeah,
I need to do that shit too.
I hear that. But shit. But yeah, that's what it is though. Like I said, we'll call you back in a couple weeks, get you back on here. This was definitely fun though. For sure.
Yes, sir.
Alright, man.
Alright, go.
Alright, you take it easy.
You know it.
Alright, man.
Alright. Got the name this time, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Bruh. Hey, bro, what you think, bruh?
You are watching Now I'm Talking About. I am Maul, I Got It All.
And I am Deuce the Theorist.
We're going to go to break real quick.
Get you right after these messages.
So what are we talking about? We still lifting our voices for goofy nonsense online, voluntarily walking our wealth to the guillotine of capitalism, walking around here thinking salt is sweet, unprepared, waiting for someone to come and save us. Because at this point, if you're not talking about freedom, then you don't deserve to speak.
Let's talk about this, brother.
Peace, fam. This is your brother Maul, the other Maul, reporting to you from beautiful California, chilling over here as the sun sets. And I want to drop this off real quick. You know, for the past several weeks, I've been talking about like freedom and sacrifice and what we're going to do and all of this stuff. But you know what? It really hit me like everybody's concept of freedom isn't the same. I know we talked about this before, but then also not everybody thinks they need to get free. Like some people feel like they're perfectly free and happy right now, and some people don't believe there's anything we need to be liberated from or any kind of liberation or freedom that we need to search and pursue, you know? And it brought me back to that old Harriet Tubman quote, or the quote that they ascribed to Harriet Tubman is like, I saved hundreds of slaves, but I would have saved thousands more if they would have known that they were slaves. Like I thought about that, you know, and a lot of us, especially in the Black community, we want to reach out to one another. We want to create this big kind of community, family, this brotherhood, this sisterhood, this big community, right? Because we want to progress our communities, our families, our race forward, you know? But then when you start talking to people, we really have to evaluate if we're on the same playing field. Are we running with the same definitions? Do we want the same things? Like, do we have the same goals and visions, man? And it brings me back to that other quote, you know, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And it's like not everybody's going to have your best interest or have the greater good in mind. So, you know, when we're trying to progress for the future and up ourselves as men and up our communities and up our families and do all of this stuff, we really have to like evaluate the people we deal with. And we also have to wrestle with this question ourselves of what is freedom, you know, and really evaluate that, because some people are perfectly fine right now. Like for some people, freedom is having 10 acres of land, living off the grid, farming, stuff like that. For some people, freedom, they feel free if they're in an apartment somewhere in a city that they love. You know, they might work 2 jobs and you might make a million cases why, oh, you're not free. You're like a slave to the clock, a slave to the job, whatever. If they're happy, they may feel free like that, you know? So we really have to make sure that everybody, not everybody has the same definition, but if we're trying to like build, or if we're trying to do whatever, or just to think for ourselves, it's like some people are completely happy right now and they're fine and there's nothing. They're like, freedom? What do you mean what freedom? I got freedom. I got Uber Eats. I got you know, DoorDash, man. I got Netflix. Like, what are you talking about? I turn the lights off and on. Like, I'm free. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm good, you know? So, you know, not for me to pass any judgment on anybody else. I have my own opinions, just like y'all brothers do, you know? So, anyway, I'm just ended off with that, man. When we talk about progression and all of this stuff for the future and our people in communities, we have to self-reflect and evaluate. It's like, what do we think freedom is, and if we're really trying to pursue it? Now I'm talking about.
Yep. Those words from the other Maul, and as always, with a good question, and a question that we need to ask ourselves a lot of times, and having to deal with the illusion of stuff. 'Cause a lot of times we think we want stuff, or we think we're working hard for stuff, but we're not. We're just really just going through the motions. You know what I mean? But this one was on the topic of freedom. the illusion of freedom. And I guess more so, everybody's freedom ain't the same as well.
Right.
And I think,
idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And understanding that goes a long way. Because you're sitting there prolonging your chase for freedom, trying to get everybody else on your wavelength. Now y'all, where?
No, go ahead.
Now y'all at the same spot.
Right.
Neither one of you're wasting time trying to get him on your wavelength, and you're not going nowhere yourself. Because you can go somewhere yourself and then him see it. That's more progressive than you trying to get him here so y'all can go together. You know what I mean?
Ignorance is bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Let these niggas be happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like you said, everybody's freedom different. You know, some people, some people freedom is, you know what I'm saying, the ability to just do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Or again, like working a 9 to 5, coming home, just being able to kick your feet back and relax. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just, if you comfortable.
Even with that first part you said, being able to do whatever you want, you're not understanding that your wants have a limit.
Yeah.
That you've put on yourself because of what you know you can't reach in this world. You know what I mean? So no, you're not free. That's not freedom.
Right.
You feel me? So I guess that goes with the illusion of freedom. You know what I mean? But like I said, it has a lot to do with comfort. You know what I mean? The fact that we just want to be comfortable, dog. And I think sometimes that holds some of us back because we have a problem with other people just wanting to be comfortable. Let it be.
Because ignorance is bliss. Like I said, and at the end of the day, everything you got one of these. You know what I'm saying? You forfeit your freedom anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know. But like I said, and what you willing to do to get it? Because no, that's not.
You about to say Peter Parker?
I was about to say, I thought it was Batman. No, it was with great
responsibility.
Yeah,
that's
so
Peter Parker. That's what they did.
That was right. Okay. Yeah, but sacrifice got to meet. You know what I'm saying? The gift from the God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and a lot of people ain't trying to give up shit.
Yeah.
Because we cushy right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though because we living under the illusion of freedom. So everybody's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? We can watch football on Sunday. It could get worse. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit, you could be in China. You know what I'm saying? It's people on lists and shit because they play too many video games. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting rid of motherfuckers for staying up too late. Yeah. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, you know, it's levels to this. Definitely levels to this.
There's no freedom?
There is none. There is none. Because this, you know what I'm saying? The only person really free is he who owes the most money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
It was funny because I told you a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, fuck it. You don't even run, you don't run shit. Your life. You don't run shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think shit going right there.
There's somebody in the building right now that can hit the button and shut everything right there. You know what I'm saying? They can shut it down on just your house. You don't have control over the shit. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely living under illusion. You could be locked up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And be in that motherfucker until the system works its way to you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you definitely, and then you could be locked up over someone else saying some shit. Mm-hmm. You could be killed over someone else saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely, I don't think freedom is attainable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It isn't.
You know what I mean? Total.
Yeah. But I guess
you just like living off the farm, like you said, you living off the farm and shit, solar powered, water energy type shit. That's the only way. And even then, they're gonna be like, you ain't pay us for your land this week. We taking the eminent domain. They get your ass real quick. You know what I'm saying?
It's just funny because I was talking about even off that shit. I'm like, yeah, but you don't. I mean, like, you don't have freedom over your life again. Because then the tornado come and fuck all that shit up. You know what I mean? So just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, there ain't no such thing as freedom. And that doesn't mean you don't shoot for the stars no more. You still, you know what I mean? But you don't. I want to.
That's why it's called the pursuit of happiness. Yeah. Because you gonna chase this shit for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
You probably just lower your happy meter. Like, you know what? I'm good.
You know what? I'm tired. So I'm just
this is happening. This is happening.
I'm just gonna say that I'm cool. Cause I'm tired of chasing this shit. I'm tired.
I'm cool, man. Yo, the shit we laughing though.
This is just the reality of this shit. Man,
it really
Sometimes
is.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, man. That's our 2 cents.
Love yourself and the people around you. And you'll find whatever you're looking for.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're super religious, you'll find it in death.
Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah, we can go to break. Got a couple segments for y'all, so we'll be back after that.
You know what I'm saying?
Or will we?
Maybe
not.
Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? You nigga back with a nub. Alright, look, man. I'm just go ahead and get to the chase, man. This episode of Your Goof Ass is a shout out to all of our favorite shows. You know what I'm saying? That Power Book, the Ghost Joint. I don't know if y'all. First of all, it's two bombers in the show that I just want to mention. They goof asses for everybody. Know your cousin Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin Zeke stay with the goof ass face and shit. There, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, you don't know you. How you don't know you? Oh, I guess you don't know. You don't feel 23. We, you know what I'm saying? But then shit, damn, the boy that developed all early. But just his faces though, right? The faces be killing me, man. Did you know he has a budding music career? Yeah, goof ass, right? All right. So, and then, you know what I mean? The second dude I'm gonna mention is the other brother in the show. You know what I'm saying? The gay brother. Bruh, this is the shit that irked me the most. I ain't never seen a nigga get into a fight, get dropped, and turn around and look back at it. The whole time I'm thinking, what did you expect? What are you? You hoping he don't shoot you in the face? He shoot you in your ass? I don't know, man. But you're goof ass, bro. Like, he was doing good at first, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple, then he got stone bang, and then turn around and look back at it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What is you doing, bro? You about to bust a twerk in the middle of the, like, man, look, man. Hey, look, 50, you doing good. I like the joints, man. But, cut the goof shit out, man. Nah, but it's a good show. It just had a few, what the fuck moments. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that is with your goof ass and they goof ass. You know what I'm saying? And my goof ass. I'm gonna get at y'all.
Shit. Yeah, flag football won't enough. And this is one of them shout outs that for the people I hold in high regard. Those are my homeboys that teach. Cause giving back to the community in that way is that's real fucking dope. So this one is for my homeboy Tay, one of the captains of Ground Zero. I guess the kids call him Mr. Craig. Yeah, this is just us. Just, you know, I mean, just showing you love, bro. Props to you. Two more random ones for two other cats who be playing football with us. Coach Mooney and Coach Tibbs. Flag football won't enough.
So yeah, man. We out in here. We ain't got no top 5 for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? What we would like is for y'all to send in some suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Right down there. If you, what you want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Send in right there. You type in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Some suggestions, and we gonna work with you, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit.
We need you to work with us, shit.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Fucks with me, so I can fuck with you. So we can fucks with each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? We all know, we say it all the time, support is important, man. Mm-hmm. So, you know.
And you gotta support your own.
Because. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't be having me doing it, motherfucker. Another one to joke. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit y'all with a story right quick. So one time, you know what I'm saying? Usually I just say some crazy shit real quick. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all niggas, chicks did scars type shit. And then, I'd be like, all right, do it. So one time I did my little joint. Mom was like, all right, then take us out of here, short. And usually it'd be like, he said, Supreme. And everybody say, boo, right? So the niggas threw it to me, right? And I had a little brave fire right quick. I was like, everybody was Supreme, we saw 3. I was like, 1, 2, 3. Everybody was like, Supreme, bitch. What? So, you know I be fucking shit up, man.
That shit was hilarious.
Fuck y'all.
Oh, man. Yeah. But, yeah, piggybacking off the segments and the flag football one enough. Support, man. Support your people, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's real. it's really important, no matter how, I guess, minuscule it might be in the grand scheme or the celebrity outlook of things. Like, anybody, that's doing something positive, basically, dog. Like I said, I'm saying this because, like I said, find out that my homie Tay is a teacher, and teaching is real. Education is fucking key. Like, I don't
You say
fucking
you're a kindergarten teacher?
no, elementary. I think it's in third grade.
Third grade.
Like those
some badass kids, though.
Yeah, man. They say middle school is the worst, but elementary ain't no slouch. High school is it is what it's gonna be type shit. You know what I mean? You just deal with the ones that. Sadly enough, that's what you do. You deal with the ones that are gonna make it the rest of the scratch off of it. But
they deal with the best employees.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, showing love and supporting. Like, small flowers mean a lot, dog. Like, no matter what the feat is or what the accomplishment is, it might be small to the person that is giving it, but the appreciation for it, you can't really put on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that go a long way. Especially with teaching and education, man, because these kids, it start with education, man. It's simple as that. And I understand that they're in the education system and it's some bullshit. But then when you have some black male role models in there, there's some stuff that a lot of times you hear about the stuff that I ain't gonna say black role models because it's teachers in general. There's some teachers in there that change up what the curriculum is. You feel me? And try to address some of the situations that's going on. You know what I mean? And it's when it's one of your homies, like I'm rambling, but when it's one of your homies that's doing the teaching, dog, I really appreciate that. The two other homies out saying coaching, I like that too, man. Like, you give it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. We still got these skills. We understand that if I did this different, I probably would have made it a little bit further. Let me tell this dude. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? Like, it's simple as that. That's OG status type shit. Fuck with IG Mike. Hashtag is OG status. That's OG status type shit. Doing something with the knowledge that you do have, like my nigga Trey questioned us on last week.
Question everything.
Yeah, no, he questioned us on what we doing with our knowledge. You know what I mean? You giving the little bit of knowledge you got, you doing something with the little bit of reach you got.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Like some people saying, I got a little bit of knowledge and I ain't really got no reach, I ain't gonna do nothing. That's when you're sitting on something. You feel me? But the little bit of reach you got, the little bit of knowledge you got, you can't do shit. You ain't no point taking it with you. Give it out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Speaking of supporting, man, I don't feel like standing up and doing it later. LB, this hoodie, man. Yeah, man. So this is basically support your own before we do our outro, man. Yeah, man. Definitely had to grab this joint.
Shout out to all the brothers making music out there. You know what I'm saying? Delmar got a jump dropping.
Yeah, just dropped a video called Billions.
Elbow got a video he dropped too, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. True Game Entertainment.
You know what I'm saying?
Support, man. Support your motherfucking people, dog.
Man.
Hell yeah, man.
And of course, now time out.
Hell yeah. What's the 5 things? We ain't asked some niggas that in a long time. Why ain't ask you that? Because I barely know.
You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow. Follow the movement. You know what I'm saying? But make your own decisions.
Facts. Don't be sheeple.
You know what I'm saying? Lemmings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had a guest on earlier, Lefty. He returning guest. I don't know if we just jumped into the show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You kind of got to with that dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Lefty, man. But y'all know, he gonna be here. He gonna be here on the regular, man. Yeah, just like y'all. However many of y'all partaking right now.
Look, man, we thank y'all for coming back. You know what I'm saying? We working on it.
We're working on the outro too. We just kind of.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you very much.
We out, yo.
My shit keep popping up everywhere and shit. She want to pluck them joints. I said, nah, don't.
Yeah, all that shit happen. The more you fight, they just pop up.
Yeah.
And they kill one. They fight. They more together than us. You kill one of them, more of them come back.
Yeah. You kill one, 2 more come.
You kill one of us, all the rest of us fall out camera.
Because they white. That's why. Look at the little black heads disappearing. These white ones, they coming.
Oh, shit.
I read a story. This one dude said, yeah, we agree that, you know what I'm saying, there's racism in the NFL is racism all over, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, these owners are providing these young black men with generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's up to them to what they would do with it, right? But they also know they're giving them this generational wealth, and at that age, and then throwing shit like gold cars, fucking lavish lifestyles, knowing they're gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. It's basically the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, that's the big point right there. If we got these big ass opportunities, one, what are we gonna do with it, right? But then two, look, okay, the NFL is racist. All right, so what? What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Just say that. You know?
Yeah, we might talk about paganism or holidays today. You got 2 cents on that before I let you go?
What about it?
Where these holidays come from?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can go into the history of all that shit, but it just depends on what, like, yeah. I mean, a history during school, like Valentine's Day. My dad used to break down all that shit. Valentine's Day, Easter, because he want to pay for nothing too. But it was like Valentine's Day, Easter, Christmas, all of that shit. All of that shit comes from some kind of, pagan shit that gets adopted and then it becomes commercial and marketed, and now we got this,
I was like, I thought you just scribbled, nigga. I can't read. He's like, you can't read? I said, no, I can't read that.
He'll come back at you like that,
I said, what's your name? He said, yes. I said, but what this say? He said, yes. What? 18. You can't read? I was like, no, motherfucker, that look like you did like this real quick.
Because I be
He's
getting
like,
so
man, put the sticker on the goddamn thing.
I be getting so pissed off because you go back like, yeah, can you sign it print, please?
Yeah.
And they just scribble.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I can't read that. Can you print, please?
No, when I be like,
asked you that.
because we do paperless shit now, right?
A word.
So I'm sitting with the customer. I'm saying, I let them know driver 466F. Bang, here. They be like, who signed for it? I be like, your name is Dan. Dan what? Like, motherfucker. Oh, Dan Protector or whatever the fuck. I'm like, Dan
Because
Protector.
it's like, I know you go through this, just like I go through this, I know you go through this all day. Like, I'm not the only person that asked you to sign the print, bro. Like, why are you doing this? And then even crazy, Josh, like, he's like, I think he OCD with it. He writes down signature, print, date, and highlights it. So that means you signed and dated, and you left a blank line. And I uttered the word sign and print, please. Like, I don't understand, like, what's so difficult about that, dog. Like, that should be, oh my God, that should be pissing me off, yo.
Yeah,
but like, they, like you said, nobody give a fuck about your problems, though. Like, nobody give a fuck that you gotta ask me again to do this. So, I was hoping that you wouldn't ask me.
I do this to every driver.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me, nigga. Fuck it.
I do this to everybody. Now, this conversation started for me. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. What you doing, bro? You go after this, dog. Now you're in the full goddamn conversation.
This motherfucker like that shit. He don't got
And it worked out for you because now you enjoy this conversation. You know what I mean?
Fuck it, this guy.
Because we be talking, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I end up with some good conversations with some random dudes.
Some random motherfuckers, bro.
Real quick, black,
what
white,
is one
Spanish,
fake ass nigga though?
2 more random ones to Coach Mooney and Coach Tibbs. Also, you know what I mean? Just football coaches, man. Support y'all. Hold on, man. This is flag football on enough. This ain't support your own. God damn. All right. Yeah.